sure everything is good and going first. Excuse me. Is everything good? Visually looks fine. And audio presumably is fine as well. So while I switch the TV computer monitor over, hello people of the internet. It is I, Soulrack Dragon here, back with more Pokemon Violet. For today, we will be doing the final of the Elite Four challenges in Blueberry Academy. First things first, though, if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe because it is greatly appreciated. I know Pokemon is not the primary thing that ends up on here, but, you know, it's always a staple, generally, when new stuff comes out. Yeah, especially with Pokemon Legends ZA coming out later this year. Definitely gonna be playing that when it drops. I unfortunately did not do any of the farming I intended to do between, last stream and this one. I'm lazy. Claim a mythical Pecha Berry. What's this about? Nope, wrong thing. Claim a mythical Pecha Berry. Oh, you need to do... Okay, so you need the epilogue. Oh, there's an epilogue for all this. Okay, cool. Yeah, just a text from my school. Okay. So there's a 1 to 1.5 hour epilogue for this. Okay, cool. That is good to know for the future. Because for the present, we are in somewhere. We are here. Okay. But we are going to be probably checking all of these Terra raids really quick, just to see what kind of shenanigans we can find, see if we can find any new mons, because we do still want to get a full dex completion. And then we'll take on the final of the Elite challenges. Because, yeah, I'm 100%ing this. I just need to be careful with Metagross because, again, it's not fully there. So what we're going to start in this biome and then do a clockwise rotation until we are in the final biome, taking on any Terra raids along the way. So we'll start with this and then loop up and around. Yeah, I like that. Now I just need to remember my buttons. Nope. Plus. There's Miraidon. Jump over the kid. I'm sure he's fine after having a huge Pokemon run into his face. But, yeah. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. Don't anticipate this to be a very long one, but you never know. As for myself, today's been pretty okay for me. This is Dotrio. Gotta remember my keybinds, man. But yeah, today's been pretty good for me. Entering my 4th week of this quarter for schooling purposes. I really wish you could go this faster, but you can't. But yeah, 4th week of this quarter, and I'm doing pretty good. It's going pretty well. Granted, it's a lot of easier stuff, a lot of introductory stuff still. So it will get harder with time, but, you know, I think overall, it's seeming like this is definitely looking like something I'm going to want to do in the long term. At the very least, I feel like I'm going to enjoy it, which is good. I definitely lost a lot of motivation after the last thing, but I'm starting to find that motivation again. And after the goal I set for myself... Good lord, what is it that's lag? After the goal I set for myself last stream, where I've decided that I am going to be figuring out how to make an app for my computer to let my phone go to it much more easily, I think that's some good motivation to learn coding. Yes, it's selfish motivation, but that's just the start. It will just be the start. For I will make that application, then I shall publish the application, and then proceed from there. I don't know how I'll proceed from there, but proceed from there. I mean, because, yeah, making an application, making programs, it seems like a good thing to do. Start out small, make some small things, and work my way up. don't know if I'll ever make anything life-changing, but it never hurts to dream. And you should always follow your dreams as much as is reasonably possible. Do not follow your dreams if they will cause harm to yourself or others. Insert our other motivational lines here. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize that had a nest in it. Actually, I'm gonna check. Does that nest have anything? I mean, oh, it does. That's clever. I thought I didn't have you, but I guess I did. But yeah, that was pretty clever. That was in there. Pretty clever. Alright, now I remember what was one of the things I was supposed to do. One of the things I was supposed to do was, do all the desert encounters. That's right, now I recall. Slowpoke? I'll give it a shot, because I don't know if I have Slowpoke. I mean, it's gonna be an easy Terra raid, but might even be, Galarian Slowpoke, which would be interesting to get. If it is. You know, I'm confident with my Pokemon sprites, but not 1,000,000% confident. No, it's Slowpoke. And it is Galarian Slowpoke. Okay, yeah, I'll capture him. I'll gladly capture Galarian Slowpoke. I didn't realize it could be captured, or encountered, rather, but, yeah, cool. I don't think I ever got it in the, Sword and Shield games, so it's well worth getting it now. And I do feel bad that I never properly completed Sword and Shield, but I don't know. Just, I guess maybe the graphics quality was a little bit too low for me or something. I don't know. I just lost a lot of motivation to play that one. But I'm playing Scarlet and Violet, specifically Violet, so you know. And I have intense plans to play Legends ZA, which, speaking of, I feel like their Pokemon Day is coming up soon, is it not? Which will probably have some announcements for it. Pokemon Day, let's look that up. Pokemon Day 2025. But yeah, Slowpoke, Galarian, captured. February 27th. Okay, yeah, that's like a week away is Pokemon Day. Okay, I'm definitely going to be watching that live. Definitely going to be watching that live. Slowpoke, the dopey Pokemon. Galarian form. It uses its tail to fish, but the scent of the spice emanating from its tail ensures its catches are always lacking. The scent of spice emanating from its tail. Why does Slowpoke have spice scent emanating from its tail? Can I get an explanation on that? Because that is a very weird thing. Oop, I didn't want Hydrapple. That is a very weird thing for Slowpoke to have emanating from its tail. Also, I definitely got to get my whole living dex situation sorted out here. Just many upon many on-stream and off-stream goals. This, I think, is a 7-star raid, so that's going to probably be more challenging, if not impossible, for me to solo, but we'll see what it is. Because there might be an event going on, and it might be an easy event. I doubt it, but there might be. You never know. I don't know why I'm picking up randoms. Actually, that's a question. What is my quests? Rock type, terrestrialize, catch one fighting, make yourself a TM. So we can find a fighting type, that would be nice. But beyond that, I don't know. Yep, this is indeed a 7-star raid. What kind of 7-star raid are we dealing with? Colette, I think is the thing's name. So dragon. Otherwise a psychic, I think pure psychic type, so Pheasantipity might be fine. Yeah, let's give Andy a shot here. Actually, let's do Hydrapple because I feel like this is gonna have a lot of physical defense. It might be Golurk. Yeah, it's Golurk, not Golett. Golett is the pre-evolved form, isn't it? Yep. Ground Ghost. Oh, you're a Ground Ghost, not Psychic. Oops. So it actually might not have anything super effective on me. Maybe. Very maybe, but we'll find out. Fickle Beam. And it has Ice Punch. I'm screwed. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything. Not with it having Ice Punch. No. Retreat. Fall back. Fall back. Ice Punch instantly makes this a no-sell for Hydrapple. That's what I was gonna check. Give me Golurk again. Actually, I should check if do I have Golurk? That is a good question. Because if I have Golurk, there's no point in me doing a Terror Raid for Golurk. Pokédex. And switch it to A to Z. Yeah, I've got Golurk, so no point. I'm not going to do a raid, especially a super hard raid, for a mon that I already have. So yeah, this one is next. Fun as it would be, I'm not going to bang my head up against a dragon-like wall. Now, if somebody comes into chat, says, hey, Golurk Dragon Terra is actually pretty good, then maybe I'll do it, but otherwise, no. No way. I very much am against, in a not bang my head up against the wall sort of mood. Lapras. I did catch Lapras prior. But, beyond that, I did, well, I didn't stream last Friday because I had a pretty bad headache, migraine. On Saturday, I was watching things because the Elden Ring Night Rain open beta was going on. I never got the code myself, sadly. If I had gotten the code, then neither hell nor high water would have kept me from playing it / streaming it, so, you know, I would have been streaming even though my head hurt tremendously. But, it was pretty good. Elden Ring Night Rain is pretty good looking. I am definitely looking to get it and probably play it. That is Porygon Dos. I'm pretty sure I have Porygon 1 and 2, but not Porygon 3, or Porygon Z. Yeah. So we do need to capture a Porygon 2. So we'll do this. This one is another Dragon Terror raid. Let's give Hydrapple another shot here. It is a 5-star, so this might be challenging. But, yeah, Elden Ring Night Rain looks pretty good. Of the currently showcased characters, the Duchess and the Mage definitely seem the most interesting to me, even if the Mage has the most complicated playstyle of them all. Definitely feels interesting. I've always liked a good Mage build, but might give the Duchess a try. I will end up playing all of them, of course, but that's still in the future, like 3 months from now, future. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Beyond Elden Ring Night Rain. So we got Night Rain. We have Elden Ring Night Rain coming in a few months to look forward to, as far as stuff that's going to be streamed. Then there is Pokemon Legends ZA. Ooh, that's so that's all out. Nice. Ah, right. Fickle Beam is their signature move. Duh. But yeah, Pokemon Legends ZA when that comes out. Oh, there's even a different animation. That's cool. So Pokemon Legends ZA, Elden Ring Night Rain, and I don't know if there's anything else in particular coming out this year that really catches my eye. I mean, I'll keep my eyes open. Oh wow, I need to do PP up on Fickle Beam. Hey, go all out. Nice. But, yeah. So, I've got 2 games at least to be looking forward to on the play. Of course, there is a possibility for more as well. And we do, of course, have FGO, which is the main star of the channel. But I am thinking of possibly streaming more often as well. If I do stream more often, though, I feel like it's going to end up not being all normal content. Because I'm pretty sure I have gotten sponsorship offers through Stream Elements, and while it's not gonna be much money, I do need some way to make some income. And that could be a way. The lack of having any more Fickle Beams is not good. We'll just keep using Infestation. In fact, let me check Stream Elements. Oh, did Infestation not work? Or not do anything? Is it only a one-time thing? I wasn't paying attention. I was getting stuff loaded. No, it's not. It's just very minimal damage. Alright, let's try Energy Ball. It's gonna do something, at least. I'm confused. Of course I'm confused. I don't know if that includes, Infestation. How much damage are we gonna do? A little bit. A little bit, but not a lot. But yeah, I mean, so as far as sponsorships that I have available, I apparently have a... Do I really have sponsorships for HelloFresh? Huh. Yeah, I mean, there's some simple ones. HelloFresh has a sponsorship offer available to me through Stream Elements. That wouldn't be a dedicated stream, mind you. But... Oh, stream yourself cooking a HelloFresh meal or eating a HelloFresh meal preparing in advance gives you $30. And new subscriptions is $50 to $180 per user. That's pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say all that stuff, so ignore what I just said. But yeah, there are sponsorship deals available to me, and I'm debating if I want to do some of them, just because the money wouldn't hurt. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to do some PP up on Hydrapple here. Definitely gonna need to do some PP up. Yeah, it's just something I'm thinking about doing. Could be useful. Way to get some money. And I would not say no to some money. But yeah, that we just failed that. Given that, I think we're gonna give Andy a shot this time. Just because I don't know if I've got PP ups available. And actually, it showcased Discharge, Tri-Attack, Agility, and it did something that confused, but I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think Andy might be a bit better. But Play Rough isn't 100% accurate, though. You know what? Let me see if I've got any PP up. Probably under here. Yeah, I have a single PP max, but we're just gonna go PP up. Nope. Nope, come on. But yeah, outside of playing those games on stream and possible sponsorship offers, I have found another game that I quite have been getting addicted to. I kind of alluded to it last time, but From the same developers as the Persona series is Metaphor ReFantazio. And that game has me hooked. Its hooks are like dug into me. I'm technically on my second playthrough, but the first playthrough, I didn't really play it well, and I was in endgame content like 10 levels below, and let's just say that wasn't doing too hot. So I decided to start a new playthrough with the new knowledge that I now possessed, and it was going a lot better, suffice to say. But yeah, Metaphor ReFantazio, great game, amazing game even. Lots of enjoyment has been had from it by me. It was Psybeam, that's what did it to me. Psybeam. Yeah, come on. Don't hurt yourself confusing, Hydrapple. There we go. Infestation! I don't know if it's gonna actually do anything, but a little bit of chip damage every now and then would not hurt. Plus now, we are one tick further along on the terrestrialization, which means we can get more terrestrial... Actually, the terrestrial Fickle Beams don't really do anything, I don't think. All-out attack! Go, Hydrapple. Do an all-out attack. I hope I can rid of this confusion, because it's kind of annoying. Well, Terrestrialize, I don't know if it's going to help out at all, but it won't hurt. Pretty sure we are resistant to everything this thing can do. Tri-attack. Does nothing. Confuse, come on. There we go. Yeah, I mean, even just terrestrializing alone has already given me a boost in power. Even though it is not a stab terrestrial, it feels like it is hitting harder. I should be free of the confusion at this point. I'm pretty sure it's 3 turns max. Actually, I'm gonna cross-reference that. Confusion. Pokemon. 2 to 5 turns. Okay, I was close. I was close. Yes, close only really counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Of course, I get paralyzed. That time it didn't seem to do as much. I need an all-out attack, Hydrapple. Come on and do an all-out attack. I would love it. I know it's probably too much for the games to handle, but if the support NPCs could terrestrialize their mons as well, that would probably help out a lot with these higher star raids. Not a single all-out attack while terrestrialized. That's annoying. But we should have this. I might be out of Fickle Beams, but you are out of protection things. I don't know. Stay on Energy Ball. I clearly do not have any more Fickle Beams, so do not switch to be on Fickle Beam Constant. I feel like that's not an issue in any of the other Pokemon games. Whenever you click, whenever you're in a battle and do moves, if you click attack, it should go straight back to the attack that you just used. See, it did it that time, no problem. Alright, we've got this. Excuse me. Or we're paralyzed. The first time all battled, and it still had health. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take it. Capture the Porygon 2. You shall become Porygon Z as soon as I get a dubious disc and can trade you to somebody. who will then cancel the evolution and then trade it back to me so that I can evolve it. Though I will say, while trade evolutions are a staple of Pokemon, I do think they need to somewhat not do them as frequently. Hey, bottle cap. Nice. They probably need to return to... Or they probably need to do what they did, like in Legends Z or in Legends Arceus, where a specific item was all that was needed to be used on a Pokemon with a trade evolution, and then it would be able to evolve. That's probably not a terrible idea. But that's just my opinion. My opinion ain't worth a lot, but it is what it is. Alright, so that is the Savannah biome explorated. Now we go to a dish biome where there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Terra Raids. Nope, wrong one. My hands are still somewhat in Switch controller rather than Pro controller configuration. Of course, that is something I love. The fact that, yes, I finally got a Pro controller for Christmas, and they announced the Switch 2 is getting some official news later this year. Yeah. I mean, as long as the support is still primarily... As long as the games I'm playing are still going to be on the Switch, I should be fine. But if they move away from the Switch completely and just make everything Switch 2 exclusive, I'm going to be kind of pissed. Especially if, like, the likes of Legends ZA end up being on the Switch 2 only. That will severely annoy me, because I don't really want to get a whole new console for what essentially would be one game. Because, I mean, that's all it would be right now. Granted, there probably will be more games for the Switch 2 when it is announced. But, like, currently right now, all the real big news as far as Nintendo games coming out, as far as I'm aware of, is Pokemon Legends ZA. Mind you, I'm not as in tune with the Pokemon, or not Pokemon, the Nintendo games coming out as I am with others. Skelvantula, who I did capture. Like, I am more aware of Sony or Steam games coming out than I am Nintendo games, essentially. Like, well, I didn't watch it live. I did see that Sony's State of Play, I think it was also last Friday. And I watched the after stream, mainly because I was hopeful for something Bloodborne related, but there was nothing Bloodborne. But there was an interesting game announced. I believe it's called Tides of Annihilation. Not a game I can really play for family-friendly, so if you're watching this expecting family-friendly stuff, it wouldn't be that, because Tides of Annihilation definitely seems like it's a M-rated game just for the sheer violence. But, that definitely looks like an interesting game. So we're dealing with ice. Ice. I don't really have a good ice counter. Especially since Lantern's probably going to have a water type move. Mind you, this is a lower tier raid, so I might be able to take it on if I go quick enough with Arcanine here. Yeah, Tides of Annihilation, I think it was. It looks to be Arthurian mythos, but possibly some mixture of modern. I'm not sure. Definitely seemed interesting, and I did watch the gameplay demonstration of the fight against Mordred, which was, that was quite nice. Gotta love Fate, and making you think of certain ways of characters from many types of mythos. Hey, another Arcanine. A less cool Arcanine. But, yeah, that definitely seems like something I'm going to, at the very least, play. Whether or not I stream it, I don't know. That's kind of very much in the air sort of situation. Because not every game that I get do I stream. I mean, as evidenced by the fact that I said I'm playing Metaphor ReFantazio. If I streamed that game, good gracious, I think the first playthrough that I did eventually abandon, I was at like 100 hours. Mind you, some of those 100 hours was just the game sitting on because I was doing other stuff. Excuse me. But the fact still stands that I was playing it for a very long time. It had a very long time played, and even with this new playthrough where I know what I'm doing, I still have like 60 hours in, so... And that's a lot of dialogue skipping as well. Yeah, it would be a monster thing to stream, and while I do like streaming long-form content, it can be a bit of a pain at times to stream that, just because then I do want to put it on the YouTube channel, and I still haven't even put the Lost Belt 7 on YouTube yet, because I want to make sure everything else that has a backlog is out before I start putting it out. That way I can start developing a backlog of more stuff to put out. It's a vicious cycle. But I think I'm almost out of the Pokemon backlog. I know I'm out of the Stay Night Fate Route backlog. And I know I will not have Unlimited Blade Works or Heaven's Feel, whichever route it would let me do, done. Granted, again, these are games that the Pokemon audience would not be able to watch, or rather that Pokemon would not want the audience to watch, because Pokemon's a child-friendly game, and the Fate franchise definitely is not child-friendly. Lantern, the light Pokemon. It blinds prey with an intense burst of light. With the prey incapacitated, the Pokemon swallows it in a single gulp. See? Family-friendly! And I go about how Pokemon is a family-friendly series, and then it gives me a Dex entry like that. Oh, Pokemon. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Also, it just occurred to me, Slowpoke is probably going to need to be there. I mean, I've got to rearrange everything anyways, but... Okay, so that's another new one. And then we're gonna go here. We can fly to that spot as a good starting point. But yeah, State of Play was pretty cool. Looking forward to at least that game. Sadly, no Bloodborne news, but I feel like that's kind of expected at this point. I don't think we're ever going to get a Bloodborne anything. Remaster, 2, nothing like that. Though, there is possibility for some Bloodborne stuff to be in Elden Ring, Night Rain, Kingdra. I already have Kingdra. Yeah, so there is some possibility for Bloodborne stuff to be in Night Rain. I mean, the Duchess kind of looks like Lady Maria, so, you know, there is some level of precedent there. A very slight level of precedent has been established, so it's not impossible, but just unlikely. Though, if they bring out, like, Ludwig, or, God forbid, the Orphan of Kaz, that's gonna be something. It'd be amazing, but, you know, I feel like Lady Maria would actually be a better boss to bring out if they're bringing back old bosses. Because, I mean, would she be brought, though? Because, I mean, I know in a lot of the trailers you see the, I cannot remember, the Nameless King. You see the Nameless King presented in trailers for Night Rain. And I know the network test had the likes of Centipede Demon. So Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3 had some representation. Is that Tentacruel or Toadscruel? It might be Tenta. It's hard to tell. It's grass, so we'll give it a shot. Just to see what it is. I like how I'm using Arcanine for most of these. But, yeah, so if they throw a Bloodborne boss in there, I'm not going to complain. I am not going to complain. Though I might complain if it triggers a trauma response. If they throw in Melania the Blade of Mikola, who never knew defeat, I'm going to be quite annoyed. More so if they throw in the Promise Consort, though. If they throw in Promise Consort Radon at any point in Night Rain, oh god, I'm not gonna have a good time. because Promise Concert Radon is by far the most unfair fight in any FromSoft game. And it seems to be a very commonly agreed upon thing that that is the case, too. Like, after I beat Promise Concert Radon with a lot of help, I watched a lot of people's videos on opinions, and the general consensus is Promise Concert Radon is just an unfair fight on so many levels. I just hope that's not an indication of where their difficulty curve is going to go in the future, because, yeah. I was able to brute force Melania the Blade of Mikla eventually, but Radon, no, he was too much. I needed help, and getting the help made it more difficult. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. How be things, how be things? I'm just ranting about any what's it thing as I go through the various terrariums, do some terror raids, before making my way to the last one. So how be things, how be things. Terrible, still? That's rough, man. Sorry to hear about that. I am sorry. You've been saying things have been terrible for quite a while lately. You fell down. Oh, terrible weather-related terribleness. Ugh. I think I'm supposed to be getting more snowy weather here soon. I hate the snow and cold. It needs to get warm. Hey, Tentacruel was new. The road still isn't cleared. Hasn't it been like a week or something? There's no sidewalk. Good God. You have my condolences, man. You just need to... I cannot say what you need to do because Pokemon is supposed to be a family-friendly thing. You need to get a Pokemon with a high base power fire move that has the word thrower in it to defeat all the ice type problems, which may or may not include Pokemon. Yeah, that's ambiguous enough. I think I'll be fine. Oh, you got more snow on Monday? Damn. No snow on Monday for me, though I do think I'm getting more snow tomorrow. Hold on a moment. Tentacruel, the jellyfish Pokemon. In battle, it extends all 80 of its tentacles to entrap its opponents inside a poisonous net. Because I don't want to imply that the best way for you to deal with ice types is to get a Pokemon with a flamethrower named moved. I don't want to imply that the best way to deal with ice is to use flamethrower on ice type Pokemon. But speaking of Pokemon, I don't think that whoever wrote this text entry, I don't think whoever wrote this text entry knows how to count, because I do not see 80 tentacles. Tentacruel does not have 80 tentacles. Pokédex writer. Really makes you question the logic of the Pokédex writers. If they think Tentacruel has 80 tentacles. Got a shiny Clauncher after 7 encounters in Pokemon X, now you can ditch your Lapras. You're ditching Lapras? Oh no! Poor Lapras. Poor Lapras. Are you at least going to give it a proper send-off? Okay, I thought that was for a moment a weird thing, because he had like a white mohawk or something. But no, that was just graphical error. You wanted to use a Gen 6 Monster team. That's fair. So Clauncher is your Gen 6 choice. Okay. I will admit I don't know much about Clauncher, other than that it is a pure water type, but you got a shiny one after only 7 encounters without a shiny charm. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Normal Porygon is not needed. I've got 2 Porygon 2s. I need to get a dubious disc for Porygon Z. Oh, you boxed it. Gotcha. So it was just a lucky coincidence, then. A fortunate happenstance of circumstances. Come on. You are literally... I don't know why he sort of, like, slides back when he's clearly moving and he's clearly hovering. I do not know how he has any lack of traction. Oh, you boxed the Lapras. Gotcha. I've already got Substrika and Blitzel. We can trade it. I don't have a Dubious Disc right now is the issue. I'm pretty sure you get one from the Blueberry Academy Pokédex. I want to say soon. No, I thought you did, but I guess not. Or maybe I already got it. I don't know. But, possibly. But if we did do such a trade, I would want you to make sure that the trade evolution does not evolve, so that way I can view the evolution myself, you know? Dive Bomb. Executor is a no need. And then ice here, then water, grass, bug. And then that's all the biomes except for the final biome, the coastal one. I thought that the Dubious Disc was one of the next things, so I might actually have the Dubious Disc. Let me actually check here. But yeah, I hope you're doing okay after falling. Because falling is never a good thing. I hope you are doing fine. Okay, I guess I do not have a Dubious Disc. Oh, yep, I have 3 Dubious Discs! Apparently I do. That's probably where I got them, too. The item printer. Yeah, I know. I know you said you fell on ice. I hope that you're doing fine. I know that falling on ice, it's hit or miss sometimes. Falling on ice can definitely be hit or miss as far as how hurt you get. I'm essentially saying that I hope you didn't fall and crack your head on ice, is what it comes down to. Because that's like a worst case scenario of falling on ice. Alright. In the meantime, I'm going to be breaking free and soaring and flying. Even though I'm not actually flying. Because What's-Her-Face didn't give Miraidon the ability to permanently fly. Because she's stingy like that. Can't believe she's so stingy. She wants to keep flight away from me. Geodude, I've already gotten. Fly over here. Brave the snowstorm. Brave it. I already got Seal. I thought Seal was one that I didn't, but I did. Normal Porygon. Executor. And there's just one more. But before I do that, I should probably... Hello, ASAP, ESP, FN. I am in the DLC. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so I do have Magmar. I think I have a Magmatizer, is what it's called. Where is it? Magmarizer. Not Magmatizer, a Magmarizer. Do I have Komao? If it is Kitakami, I do. I have a singular Komao. And then, where is Porygon 2? I don't think it matters which one I use. We'll evolve this one. Boop, 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 beep, boop. Oh, Dubious Disc. There we go. I don't think there's any other Pokemon that I have that need a trade Evo. What's up, J6? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Gotta brave the ice here. Can you farm BBQ points again? Sure. Let me go and check to see what this final Terra raid is first. See if it is anything that I do not possess. Then I will go to the central area, and you can hop into the world. We can do the trade, so I can get the Evos, and we can go from there. And you can get some BBQ points. Whirlpool. Hi, Lapras. Bye, Lapras. In order for you to join my world? Ooh, Rhyperior. I do not have Rhyperior, and I need Rhyperior. You mind helping me get Rhyperior here first, J6? I kind of need Rhyperior first. What type are you? Bug. You are Bug. In that case, special attack is probably going to be better because Rhyperior is a physical tank. We're going to go Surtur here. Anyone can join the battle, I think. I think that's the right one. I think this will let anybody join. Right? Or do I need to do link code? Nope, this is literally anybody. Literally anybody can join this one. And I don't think there's room for you, J6. Sorry. After this, I will allow you to... I will get you into my world so that you can do BBQ stuff. Click all ready to go for me. Because, yeah, I need Rhyperior. It is one of the ones that I was in need of. Come on, Jay, whoever you are. I know you're not J6. Switch your Mon to a fire, and then let's get this party started. Let's burn this buggy Rhyperior to the ground. Man, waiting is kind of boring, isn't it? So I'm not asleep. I'm not asleep. I'm not asleep. Okay, sure. Bring Iron Hands. Why not? I don't really know why, but okay. Yes, elaborate your ideal team. What do you think the odds are that Iron Hand... Oh, that's a shiny Iron Hands too. Nice. What do you think the odds are it's going to get to do much of anything? Considering all the firepower we've got here. It might actually get to do something. It knows Surf! Why does a Rhyperior know Surf? Why does a giant rock rhinoceros know Surf? I want some logic here. Also, what did it do that it needs to recharge? Okay, yes, I know I need to terrestrialize. Come on. Sure, you get 2 moves in a row. Yeah, Sandstorm kicks up. Come on. Go, Surtur. So your ideal team is Malamar, Shiny Clawitzer, Pangoro, Aegislash, Shiny Jumpluff, you're still hunting that one, and Shiny Aerodactyl. No, I didn't know Rhydon could learn Surf in Gen 1. Rhydon is supposed to be a physical attacker. It should not know a spec move like Surf. That's the kind of move it should know, is Earthquake. And that's what I get for building Surtur for spec defense. Oh, we barely got this one. Oh, we barely had that one. Pokeball go. But why not shiny H-Slash, out of curiosity, if you're going for so many shinies? Is it just too much hassle to go for, or some other reason? Rhyperior was captured. Ooh, we got some spicy Herba Mystica. And a lot of mints. Lonely, brave, and naughty. Okay, cool. Excuse me. Rhyperior, the drill Pokemon. A Rhyperior's brain is smaller than a Rhydon's brain, but the Rhyperior is stronger because it spends more energy on battling and less on brain power. There are some disturbing connotations for how that is known. Some very disturbing connotations for how they know this. Considering there is no Pokemon with the move X-Ray, or MRI, or CT. Melamorph Selection Cup make chain fishing shiny hunts easier. Clouds are first start because you never used one before Pingrel because I've never once won shiny jump up for Sweet Sense that is for horde battles, and Mega shiny Aerodactyl as your Mega. Fair. All fair and valid. You only hunted Aerodactyl because you were bored. Relatively easy to hunt if we ignore the 2K plus costs you need to hunt for the Rock Smash gambling. Only if we ignore those, huh? Only if we ignore those. Okay, so Poke Portal, Union Circle, form a group. Yes. Yep, gather friends at one Pokemon Center, get in there, double playing, you friends all the remove, transform the group, lose a connection, group will spend, players in an arm, strong connection, gathering a group. Alright, there's the link code, J6. There is the link code. You want to get a launcher with Modest, so happen to get a shiny after 7 encounters. So you decided, better go for the shiny rather than the nature. I mean, that's completely reasonable. Go for the shiny sparkly thing rather than the preferred nature, because you can actually, were the nature mints widely available in X and Y? I don't feel like they were. I don't feel like the mints were available that much then. They aren't a thing. Okay. I figured as much, but it's a brave nature. Oof. Unfortunate, so you got one positive but one negative. Unless you can somehow build it around having a brave nature, but kind of feel like that's not possible. Why is the music growing so faint the longer you're in here? It feels like a creepypasta thing where if you sit in the Union Circle long enough, gradually the music will slowly dim out, and suddenly some mysterious glitched character will appear in your participating members. You try to disband the group, but before you know it, you're instantly drawn into another version of the game, unlike anything you've ever seen before. The world is darker. The trainers are all glum and gloomy. There's no wild Pokemon roaming about, and you can't seem to find the other player that mysteriously drew you to their world. But then you hear a noise, and you turn, and you see a figure just slowly approaching you. I don't know. I don't know why I'm in that kind of mood. You're starting an Emerald playthrough. Nice. Alright, trade. Trade, J6. Trade. I forgot that you did that. So yeah, let's do some quick trading. Link trader. Sure, set the link code. That's the link code, J6. 135797553. Let's get me a Porygon Z and a Magmortar. Because those are the only two trade Evos I know I need. And your help would be greatly appreciated. But Emerald on the original hardware. Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Advance SP? Which one do you consider the original hardware for that? Advance or Advanced SP? That is the question. And I remember getting both of those. You got an original. You only have a Game Boy Advance SP. That's fair. That's fair. I remember. Oh God, I can remember the original Game Boy. Not even Game Boy Color, even. I mean, I know I've said this story a lot of times, but I just remember the first ever Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Red, where I grinded up to have a Charizard on Route 2 before Brock. Because even back then, I was a tryhard. You only just bought the copy of Emerald today. It took a lot of haggling. Is it expensive to get an original Pokemon Emerald cartridge? Also, I am waiting in the trade screen, by the way. J6, just so you know. You got a 40% discount. Oh God. An authentic pre-owned Emerald version and $220? That can't be right. No way. Why is it so expensive? GameStop $54.99? Why are these so expensive? I'm pretty sure I have all my old cartridges somewhere. Why are they so pricey? I don't get it. I already got Electivire. I got that from a Terra raid. Why are the why are these so expensive? Pokemon Red cartridge price? Mint condition is $380. Pre-owned. I mean, I guess old, hard to find, and aren't made anymore. That's fair. I mean, I know that a lot of the batteries, or like a lot of the internal memory, is really janky with them, though, isn't it? Like, I was lucky for a time. I kept trading my level 100 Charizard from Pokemon Red forward as many games as I could, but when it transferred over to the Nintendo DS, I wasn't able to do it anymore. And he kind of got lost to time. What is it about those old cartridges? Nice. Yes, trade it. Okay. Is this you flexing, by the way? Old Game Boy cartridges losing memory. The small battery inside the cartridge dies. Replace SRAM cartridge. You can't do it. That's unfortunate. And it doesn't look like you can readily replace them. I'll trade you the Raichu back. Let's do the Porygon 2 next. I'll trade the Porygon 2, you trade me back my Magmar, so I can evolve it to a Magmortar. And then you trade me the Porygon 2 back for your Raichu, and I can evolve that. Yeah, I like that plan. I like it a lot. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. You can't cancel trade, Evo. No. No. I tried doing the Darth Vader no there. I don't think I pulled it off. Oh well. I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall and lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Well, I'd have to give you something for my Porygon Z back then. If you're fine with... I mean, you did say you have a lot of these shiny Alolan Raichus, don't you? You do have quite a lot of these shiny Alolan Raichus. Give you something random? Sure. I think I've got a rando I can give. I like how we're doing this whole rigmarole of trading, and we are literally just standing right across from each other. Sending the Pokeballs to the stratosphere. I know it would probably be too much work for too little reward, but they could have just literally had, if you are in the same, like right next to each other, just literally hand the Pokeballs to each other. That would have been so funny. Magmortar, the blast Pokemon. They dwell in volcanic craters. It's said that only a single pair of Magmortar will inhabit any given volcano. Cool. Alright, so I think I've got a rando I can trade. I'll just give you one of the many Fuecoco that I tried breeding. Gen 4 legit third the sky. Yeah, because that's a surefire way to make sure your Pokemon gets to somebody else. Just throw it into the sky. The Stork Pokemon, Bombardier, will come and take your Pokeball and deliver it to the other trainer. Excuse me. Porygon Z, the virtual Pokemon. Its programming was modified to enable it to operate in other dimensions. This did not work as planned. I have no idea where they are stored. I know I have old Pokemon games. I do not know where they are, is the thing. Their current location is a mystery to me. I'd have to go searching. Magmortar can go... I gotta get a Magmar now. Note to self, get a Magmar. Raichu, you can go in the foremost box with all the others, including the shiny Tatsugiri you gave me. Fenrir. Ooh, nice. Shiny Zamazenta. It is Zamazenta, right? Am I right about Zamazenta? Who's this Tatsugiri from, then? Oh, that's from Amy. That's right. I forgot Amy gave me that. It's been a while since Velvet's dropped into chat. It has been a while since I've had Amy in chat. Velvet. It's been a long while. Hope she's doing good. Hope she is doing good. I don't know where this Meowth came from. Who gave me this Ninetales? You gave me the Ninetales. What is with everybody else and having good luck with shinies, by the way? Because I've legit only captured one shiny. Okay, 2 shinies. 3 shinies. I've only captured 3 shinies, and 2 of them I had to specifically farm for. Aw, look at the doggo sleeping. That's adorable. Good doggo. Good doggo. Oh, you got that Zamazenta from Go. Nice. Very nice. Pokemon Go transfer Zamazenta. Dinner arrived? Well, I'll still be on for a while. So, you can stay in the world and work towards BBQs. It was only level 21 when you transferred? Aw. Yeah, you can stay in the world. I have no issue with you staying. Also, love how it's raining right now. Totally makes sense for it to be raining right now. Maybe I'll even do some BBQs while I'm waiting for you to get back while you eat. Only get shiny Zamazenta from an event distribution. I must have missed that event. Best not to use a camera app while riding. Well, then how do you expect me to take a picture of a water Pokemon game? Or a Pokemon that is swimming if you don't want me to take a picture while I'm... You got it from Raids in Go. No. Back. I said back. Okay. No, come on. Which one's the camera button? Which one is the camera? No. No, that's just screenshot. It's not right. It's not left. It's not down. And up is that. Which one is camera? No. Pro controller camera button Pokemon Violet. Press down on the left Joy-Con or left on your controller. Left does not open up my controller. My camera menu. Left opens up my outfit menu, game. It's not down on my D-pad either. Okay, now you work. Okay. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. I see how it is. You want to make a fool of me, game. That's what this is all about. You want to make me spam my buttons, and none of them work, and then make a fool out of me. Well, nobody makes a fool out of me. Only I get to make a fool out of me. Now, where was that Tentacool that I saw earlier? Because I know I need a Tentacool for Dex completion. Nope. I'm not a rooster. I'm a dragon. Netball. Tentacool was captured. By the way, what are you having for dinner, J6? Just out of curiosity. You mentioned your dinner was there, so now I'm curious as to what it is. Tentacool, the jellyfish Pokemon. Its eyes are transparent as crystals. From them, it shoots mysterious beams of light. Mysterious. Woo! I really do need to get this work done. Note to self, definitely between streams this time, we will be working on our organizing everything and getting stuff for Metagross and other things. Now I have reason to pick up stuff. So this dark is a Gloom. I already have Gloom. I know that much. Then we'll go Ice. Veggies, shrimp tempura, char siu, sentry, egg. I know some of those words you used. I know some of those foods. I can honestly say I've never heard of century eggs, though. Never have I... Oh no! J6! Our connection! The connection failed. Sorry that the connection failed there. When you are able to reconnect, just let me know and we can reconnect and get you back in here. I know, I was trying to farm up some BBQ points for you. Why are we enemies? It wasn't my fault the connection failed. It was not on me. Also, don't worry, little turtle dude that's definitely trapped up there. You can even kind of see the flippers. Don't worry, little turtle dude. I'm sure I'll go and free you eventually, and then what's-her-face that was doing a lot of research will be, you know, facing the consequences of trapping you. We no longer have an internet connection. You still follow me. You're still in my Discord chat, even though I've definitely got to put more effort into making Discord great. That's another thing I definitely got to work on. Got to work on Discord. Heavy note to self. Work on making our Discord better. Noted. Now the question is whether I will remember this note or not in the future. It is heavily debatable. Okay, what do we got here? I don't think if I did need it, I could just capture that one. Discord is dead. Who killed Discord? Is there a murder mystery going on that we need to figure out who killed Discord or something? Also, I don't think I've seen this little area before. My server? Yeah, my server is definitely not. My server is definitely dead. I will freely admit that. I let my Discord server stagnate for far too long. My Discord server stagnated very much too much. But dead things can always be brought back to life. And who knows, maybe someday my Discord server will come back to life when I actually put time and effort into it. And basic Rhyhorn is not needed. So then that one, and then ice, and then that's all of those. Sky High Justice Bomb! Nope. Out to the ice. Who knows, maybe I'll end up developing a Discord bot or whatever they are and can utilize it in my Discord as the testing grounds or something. Mind you, this is all still, like, months in the future. Although I think I might have the resources to start learning some coding on my own already. It is something to consider. It is something to consider to just start independently trying to learn coding a little bit on my own. I saw this cave here, so I gotta check out what's inside, and it is Hydro Cannon, the water hyper beam. So the school that I'm going to, it's not gonna be until I think July is when third quarter starts. Yeah, I think it's July is when my third quarter starts, and I have the option between Python, C+, or Java, and I talked to a friend of mine who's in, like, the tech industry, and he heavily recommended the Java programming language. So I'm going to be learning Java through that, because I have seen that Python is probably the easiest to self-learn. So I might be trying to teach myself Python once I have an idea of what the heck I'm doing with Java. And I'll go from there, I think. But yeah, Java seems to be the one that is most heavily recommended for a professional setting. Excuse me. So that's going to be the programming language I go with. Cool. Wait, did you learn that, like, is a college course you learned Java coding, or something else you learned Java coding for another reason at school? Grimer, the sludge Pokemon. A lowland form. A lowland Grimer will gladly gobble up any kind of trash, making it a widely used and popular Pokemon at garbage disposal facilities. Yes, you learned it for your schooling purposes? If so, that's pretty cool. We would be in the same field, which means we'd be competitors. Right? I don't know how it works. Slack off. You, I think I need. Cottony? Yeah. Nope, nope. Woo. Part of your program. Ah, gotcha. That's fair. I could have had the chance to learn more programming languages, but one of the things that I've learned is that if you ever do apply to a college, you have to literally give all of your transfer credits. And considering this is technically my fourth college that I've gone to, I had enough transfer credits to knock out every possible elective course that there is. So I'm able to graduate like a whole year earlier, but I don't have the chance to take a lot of the electives that were, like, recommended. Not under scholarship, at least. I'm talking about my college program that I'm currently in. The education system is different there. Gotcha. Well, in the U.S. at least, whenever you apply to a new college, you can straight up apply as a new student, or you can apply as a transfer student. And if you want to apply as a transfer student, you have to transfer over credits from all of your previous colleges, because otherwise they can declare your degree as invalid and take it away from you later on. At least from what I can understand. And since this is technically the fourth college I've attended, it's gonna take a lot of it pretty much ate into all the electives. Which, it's letting me graduate a whole year earlier, because at this current rate, I will have my degree by 2 days ago next year, is the final day of the final course that I have scheduled. But I think that's a good price to pay, because it's going to be less of a financial burden overall. Cottony, the cotton puff Pokemon. When attacked, it escapes by shooting cotton from its body. The cotton serves as a decoy to distract the attacker. No nickname for Cottony. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. I will definitely keep that in mind. Your advice will be greatly appreciated, J6. Greatly appreciated. Okay. I think I need to go and fight Lacey at this point. I think that was her name, was Lacey. I don't think there's much else really around here for me to do as far as captures that are not some SQL. I don't think I have that is a programming language that has ever come up. Like I said, it was essentially just Toucannon I have not encountered before. The three options were Java, Python, and C+ languages, and I chose Java based off of professional recommendations. And it sounds like you can learn Python pretty easily otherwise. It's used for creating databases. Ah. I know website development is one of the courses I am going to be having to take later on, so that's going to be fun. Figuring out website development. I don't know exactly what that's going to entail, but it seems like it could be interesting. But yeah, right now it's just a lot of introductory courses that I'm currently going through. Essentially the likes of basic, how to study courses and introduction to information to technology, really. Like the third, was it the third? Yeah. Third week of my introduction to information technology course was about learning how to clear your browser cache and cookies in Google Chrome. That is what my third week was about. As well as how to avoid spam emails. But again, this is introduction courses, so I'm not surprised that this is the kind of stuff that I'm being taught right now. And I'm sure that it will get to be more complicated stuff in time. Which I'm very much looking forward to. Again. I cannot weaken this Toucannon. Ultra Ball. Because Ogerpon here will just delete this Toucannon. There we go. WebDev uses HTML and CSS to build and decorate websites, then you add stuff like JavaScript to make the site more interactive. Interesting. Yeah, making a website would be pretty cool. I do feel like that's one of the jobs you can get. Java's a good idea since it's the baseline for most coding languages, even languages created by companies for their own use Java as a baseline. Okay, so Java is a good baseline to go with. I'm very glad I've taken a lot of advice on this. Because, like I said, it is only a couple months from now that I should start learning the basics of Java. Toucannon, the cannon Pokemon. Pairs of Toucannon are considered symbols of companionship, as these Pokemon will raise the temperature of their beaks to warm each other. Why is it glaring? Python is used more often. Yeah, I did hear Python is used more commonly, but it's also supposedly easier to learn the Python programming language. I don't know if there's any truth to that, though. Would you say there's truth to that it's easier to learn Python than it is to learn any of the other languages? Great Ball. Because this way we can get an Alolan Muck. Maybe. If it wants to be captured. Way easier with Python. Okay. What? What was the purpose in that, Grimer? Grimer, you literally did nothing with your life there. Grimer just sacrificed itself for no reason? Oh, poor Grimer. It didn't want to be boxed. It wasn't going to be boxed as a Grimer. It was going to evolve into a Muck and then be boxed. Grimer. The sludge... I already read Grimers. I don't have many quick balls is the issue. So, yeah. Rare candy on the Grimer. Dun 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 dun. Grimer evolved into a Muck. They definitely cut the jingle off a little too soon there. Muck, the sludge Pokemon. What looks like fangs and claws are actually crystallized poison that will afflict you at a mere touch, so don't get close. I mean, the Pokédex is telling me not to get close to this, so it's probably safer to keep it in a box. Yeah, I definitely need to organize this a little bit soon. Where's Grimer? There's Grimer. Why is... You fought Moody, Minimize, Muck, and you hate it. Well, I don't know what one that was, but it's not gonna be something you have to worry about ever. At least, nope, not map. I want Pokédex. And claim the Magmarizer. Woo! We're 150 from a single Love Ball at 150 in the Dex. Woo! Yeah, I know. I do know what Moody does. Oh wait, I'm sorted A to Z. No wonder I'm confused. I was like, wait a second, why was Sceptile right next to Scizor? I'm just going through seeing... So Scizor and Cleavor are going to be hard. Krokorok isn't going to be too difficult, I don't think. But I feel like you're in the main decks as well. No idea what that is off the top. I'm doing pretty good, I feel. I feel like I'm doing pretty good as far as dex completion. For the Blueberry Academy decks. There are obviously some gaps in there, but we'll work on them. Not right now, though, because right now, I think it's going to be time to face down Lacey and her Fairy-type team. So I think I need to switch Ogerpon to Fire mode. Yes. No Alolan Diglett seen as criminal. You know, I see what I see, and I haven't seen the Alolan Diglett. Alright, but Fairy type. Miraida and Hydrapple are gonna be at a distinct disadvantage here. Battle mode Miraidon. Oh, wrong. No, wrong button. I said wrong button. He's Terra Dragon, so yeah. I think this setup is probably the best to go for. Let's heal him up, heal him up. Bum bum ba-dum bum. But this is my team. And I don't know if I've got enough electric Terra Shards. Is it 50 or 100 Terra Shards? I honestly don't remember. Because if it's 50, I can switch it. It's only 50? Okay, I could do that then. I could make Hydrapple Dragon Terra. which will probably definitely help with the Fickle Beam. Well, yeah, you're a lot more dedicated Pokemon player than I am, though. You are a far more dedicated Pokemon player. Alright, so I guess before we go, Bug is better for a Hydrapple? Okay, good to know. And it was Medali, if memory serves. But you're a more dedicated Pokemon player than I am. Speaking of, are you hyped for next week when it's going to be Pokemon Day and hopefully we get some indicator for Pokemon Legends ZA, which may or may not include new Mega Evolutions, but hopefully includes at least a release date? Ooh. That's rough, buddy. What day are the exams, though? Special edition next hair type needs special ingredients called hair shards and get medicine normally knows. It's the first time I'll give you enough to change Pokemon system. Wow, this is the first time I'm talking to this dude. Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's 4 days, though. No, I don't want to change it to normal. I'm not changing any Pokemon stereotype to normal. Maridon. Also, you say that a bug is better for Hydrapple's Terra type, but the only bug type move it has is Infestation. And I don't really have any other... I mean, I don't know if there's any other good moves for it, though, then. Most people go defensive for their Terras. Oh. Gotcha. So I'm the anomaly because I tend to go offensive for my Terra types. Gotcha. I think I'm gonna just go with what I got now, Maridon. Why? Oh, it's because I'm inside. You can't call a flying taxi from inside of a restaurant, but you can call a flying taxi from inside a giant terrarium which is underwater. Logic. Perfect logic. You want offense for Urshifu. I can see that. Urshifu's like a beast anyways. Yeah, pretty good. Alright. I should probably save first here. Just to be safe. Ignore the fact that that Granbull just passed through. Actually, no. It can pass through a Rotom phone. Rotoms are ghost type, so. Welcome to Coastal Plaza. We're the team that supports Miss Lacey of the Elite Four. And you're Soul, right? One of the BB League challengers? I think I'm the only challenger. You'll need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the Elite Trial here. Ready and willing to pay? Sure. He's a guaranteed crit, ignores, protect, etc. Sounds like a monster. Is he banned in most formats, or no? Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. We need you over here, Miss Lacey. Coming. Oh, if it isn't Soul. I'm so glad you decided to pay a visit. Please follow me. I'll show you to the trial site. Only legal informants that allow legends. And isn't that what the current format is, I believe you said? Thank you for coming to the Coastal Plaza to challenge me. And I'm really sorry for the way I protested you joining the BB League. Of course, it's true that this is quite irregular under the bylaws of our school clubs, but mainly I didn't want you to get dragged into the drama that's been troubling the club lately. I suppose our trial has already officially begun, though, so let's get to it and have some fun. So far we've had a race, a restricted battle, a cooking contest. I honestly have no idea what it might be. The trial I came up with is a Pokemon quiz. Okay. I'll ask you 5 questions about Pokemon. If you can answer them all correctly, then you pass. Are you ready to attempt my Pokemon quiz? Pokemon trivia, huh? I don't think this is going to be that hard. Great, then I'll just get everything ready. What do you need to get ready? Hi, Pikachu. Here we go, on everyone's favorite Pokemon, Pikachu. Look here, everyone's favorite Pokemon. And with that, question 1. Pikachu's an electric type, well known for producing electricity within its body. But in which part of its body does it store the electricity it generates? Go right for the body part you think is correct. The cheeks, of course. Yet you have... Well, I guess you have Raichu, not Pikachu, so... Ding, 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 you got it. Pikachu stores its electricity in the electrical sacs in its cheeks. If you poke the sacs, you'll get a little shock, but don't you think they're just super round and cute? Now that I think we're ready to move on to the next question. Question 2. Take a look at Venonat here. It's bigger than you'd think it would be, isn't it? But it's also fluffy. And squeezable and terribly adorable, really. So, here we go with question 2. Even on the darkest nights, Venonat is able to use a certain part of its body, like a radar, which allows it to detect surroundings. Which part of Venonat's body acts as a radar? Go for the body part you think is correct. That'd probably be the antennae. No, really. Why are its... You don't think eyes when you think radar, though. You don't think eyes. It has a compound eye ability, does it not? Hang on, hang on here. Venonat. So Venonat has compound eyes or tinted lens for its ability. Let's see here. Its big eyes are clusters of tiny eyes. Where is this? So, okay, it's funnily enough only in this one's Pokédex. Its eyes act as a radar, enabling it to look in the dark. Okay, Pokédex law. Fine. Isn't Venonat even more adorable when you think of how it sees the whole world we can't see? Now that I think we're ready, move on to the next question. Alolan Raichu's just vibing. Regular Raichu has somewhat decent stats. It's won the 2016 Worlds before. Nice. Getting worried of my quiz? How about a cup of tea, or maybe these 3 Sinistea siblings? Here's question 3. Sinistea live in precarious antique teacups. There's a lot of phonies out there. It's hard to tell which cups are genuine. One of these 3 Sinistea is antique form Sinistea, making it real antique cup. So which Sinistea is the real deal? I love the little waggling of the fingers there. I think it's the middle one, because I saw a little icon on the bottom of it. Yep, no icon, no icon, icon. Alolan Raichu's just a server, bro. Ding, 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 you spotted it. That's right, antique form Sinistea can be recognized by the mark on the bottom of its cup. Doesn't matter whether they're antique, phony, they're so darn cute. I think we're ready to move on to the next question. I thought she was gonna only go Gen 1 with the Venonat and Pikachu. This is Meteor Pokemon Minior. It comes in all kinds of different colors, you know? First I ask you to take a good look at this pinkish Minior for me, okay? Okay, will do. Oh, hang on. Alright, it's one of these things. Were you paying attention, J6? Which one is the pinkish Minior in? Or were you not paying attention? You were grabbing a charger, so you probably did not see. I'm pretty positive it is this Minior, is the pink one. Ding, ding, ding. You did it. Even after they returned to their meteor form, you still managed to find the right one. Aren't they adorable? Their color varies on what they eat. Well, very last quiz question, and then I will allow you to join my session. Granbull! Here comes Granbull. Maybe it heard the word pink and decided to stop by. It's one of my own Pokemon, and it's always with me. Our last question, question 5, will involve Granbull here. This isn't the classic Pokemon episode where the image is a Jigglypuff from above. Granbull is quiet, delicate, and lovable Pokemon, of course, but you can tell me this. When I take a nap with my adorable Granbull, which part of its body do I use as a pillow? That's a very random one. You cannot say the tusks. That'd be. I want to know what the answer would be if you selected tusks. I want to know. They missed an excellent humor opportunity there with making the tusks a pickable option. And that's the end of my quiz. Managed to get all 5 questions right, which means, congratulations, you've officially cleared my elite trial. Woo. That was hard. The only one that tripped me up was Venonat. Why don't we head back to the plaza? Earned the right to challenge you to battle. What do you want to do now? Ready to move straight to it? No. No problem. I'll be ready whenever you are. Yep, give me just a moment here. Let me see, I've got a... Nope. Do not disconnect. I want the Poke Portal. Union Circle. Form a group. Connect. Yes. Gathering a group. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There's the link code. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Excuse me. And there you are. Alright. You can gather your BBQ points while I fight. The final of the Elite Four members. Also, what's with the formal suit, by the way? Why are you in a formal suit? I don't think you've ever explained that. Back to the Coastal Plaza. Alright, I'm still in the battle party. Oh, it's your DLC winter uniform. What's my DLC winter uniform? It's not changing. Do I have to actually click on it? Oh, I do. Huh. Just get a sleek snowsuit for mine. And it's weird that your DLC gets a whole suit and tie combo. Alright, time to fight the final of the Elite Four. What's up? Are you ready to battle me now? Yes. Got it. No time to waste, right? Let's get to our positions. Okay, this should be about far enough. Let me properly introduce myself for this. I'm Lacey of the Elite Four. Didn't really expect I'd get a challenge from someone like you, Soul. Rightfully, you do belong to a different school. Honestly, I'm still a bit shocked, but I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of our battle. So, let's see. First of all, I should tell you, I mostly use Fairy-type Pokemon. There's just nothing like an adorable pink fairy, right? They're weak to poison and steel. Anything too caustic or cutting doesn't suit them. Oh, but you must know all this already, right, Soul? Now time for battle. I'm not going to hold anything back. I want you to be sure to walk away with a proper understanding after all. You're about to learn that cuteness is real strength. I don't think so. Whimsicott and Granwool, Ogerpon and Arcanine. This time I'll be facing you with my usual party as a member of the Elite Four. Oh yeah, she had Plusle and Minun before, didn't she? Oh, Intimidate! Intimidate! Why Intimidate? Rock solid strategy, go after weakness, so try I'll be turning it right back on you. Focus Slash. Sash, bleh. I don't think this Whimsicott is doing much supporting. Arcanine down. Repeat, Arcanine down. So we traded. Andy next. Slowbro. Galarian. Galarian. Okay. Throat chop that Slowbro. And cross poison the Granbull. Quick draw. Ogerpon! Quick draw is Quick Claw as an ability. That's rough. Ugh. So that might mean that the Slowbro might get Ogerpon. Ugh. Yep. That Slowbro is fast. Does it always proc? Or is it just a chance of procking? It's a chance, so I just got very unlucky then. Hydrapple is gonna be a risky shot. I'm doing it. Because I don't think Slowbro's not... Wait. She's Fairy type. Why does she have Slowbro out? That just occurred to me. Why the hell... Why the heck... Heck, I said heck. Does she have Slowbro? Who is a Poison Psychic type. That doesn't match. Also... I'm incredibly lucky right now. Aerial Ace the Slowbro. It's not a lot of damage. A Citrus Berry. Ice Beam. Of course you would have Ice Beam, but we survived. Whew, okay. They ganged up on poor Hydrapple. Alright. Miraidon. Alcremie. There's a fairy. I'm using the build for Pheasantipede that was suggested on Smokin'. Alright, I think we Terrasilize to avoid the... or to eat the, super effective fairy types head in my way. Yeah, Pheasant Deputy has a higher attack stat than it does spec defense. Alcremie survived. Decorate. Failed. Ah! You failed! Leftovers? Yeah. How? That is not... Okay, it's gonna terrestrialize into a fairy type. I understand that. But still. Yeah, Electro Drift on the Alcremie and Cross Poison the Excadrill. All eyes on our big terrestrial hearts. Time to get even cuter and cuter. I guess all of them do have one Pokemon that does not match. She's Clay's daughter. Oh. Okay. Got it. That makes some more sense then. That makes more sense then. Smite the Alcremie. Ooh, the Excadrill, hold on. But it's poisoned. I think I've got this. You've messed up by terrestrializing. You done goofed. And then we bring in Metagross. And let's just Parabolic Charge. Metagross can Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch is gonna... You know what? Metagross, you're gonna get the KO, even though I've not EV trained you in the slightest. That's on my to-do list. EV train Excadrill, or EV train Metagross. Yeah. I hate losing, but I love seeing such cute Pokemon. Have I sent it? That's the first time I used Metagross in a fight, so no. Soul, did you see? Did you see our... No, I was blindfolded the whole fight, Lacey. I had my eyes covered the entire fight. Too much, they were just so cute, even for me. I'm gonna go with the second option because the third option is a little creepy, considering we already have the dragon dude on us, you know. They were cool, not cute. Nope, we're not talking about being cool. Nope, they're cool. Pokemon, nope, they're cool. Gosh, this is just like when I was a kid. I'm not cute, I'm handsome. And it's just not right for two people to hog all this. Oh my gosh. She's too cute obsessed. None of these are my Pokemon. Backup copy or 3, good gracious. Also, just now occurring to me how weird the white eyelashes of my character makes it look. It, like, looks menacing in a way with the eyes closed like that. Just, it's not really, like, you don't think of it as eyelashes as just slit white eyes. Give this as well as proof of your cuteness. Alluring voice. Angelic voice confuses target, stats induced during battle. You really are very strong when you get serious in battle. I wonder how far you'll be able to get facing off against the strongest trainers in our school. I'll be keeping an eye on you and your progress. Yo, 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 champ in the making. Guess you're almost a champ in the made. That's the BB League Elite Four all being. You schooled every elite one of us. Lacey's all about cuteness, and that's what helps her make her Pokemon stronger. She's so into her team, training like little cuties doesn't even feel like work to her. Wild, right? Bet it's the same for you, huh? You work so hard because you like it. Unlike a certain someone who seems busy running himself and everyone around him into the ground just to get a bit stronger. You know, Lacey's polite to everyone else, but she's really blunt with me. I wonder why. You're kind of a jerk. Man, it's like I blinked and you plowed through the whole BB League. You know what's right next for you, right? You're good enough to beat all the Elite Four of us, so you and only you have the right to challenge the sitting BB League champion, Kieran. You really kept me waiting. Yeah, I know, it's been like a few months since I came to the BB League. I'm sorry, but I had to go to Brazil / Central America, an underground portion of there, and deal with a bunch of talking dinosaurs and a giant space spider. Sorry, Kieran. You know, those kind of things take priority. Nice, Kieran. You really got soul in the rain, huh? Could say the same thing about you, Drayton. You sure are putting a lot of effort into helping him out. Who wouldn't want to help out a new student? Gotta be good to our fellow humans. That's where it's coming from you. Whatever you're planning, it's about to come to an end. So, let's see who's the strongest between the two of us once and for all. Yeah, you're gonna probably have to wait at least a week, maybe 2. It's finally time. Oh, hang on. Likely ban a Vader. Likely ban... Hang on. Suspicious user ban evasion. Huh. That must be new. I just got a chat notification that somebody that is a suspicious user tried chatting. It was another one of those, you know, weird spam things, but all of a sudden, like, I've had a couple of those in the past couple streams, but this one was literally flagged as a likely ban evader restricted, so it did not publish the chat message. Pumped up for you. We'll have to go sign you up at the front desk to get your championship match going. No sense waiting around, let's go. You can go, I'll catch up to you. Like I said, it's going to take me like a week or 2 before I'm ready. Alright, how many points am I about to shoot up? 300 points. More than 300 points. You shot me up like... Nope, keep going. How many points is it going to go up? I'm gonna wait. Almost 800 points was obtained by you, J6. Almost 800 points. Okay. So, I think that while I am possibly going to be calling this stream here, I will stay connected so that you can do some BB quests, because you did say you wanted to do BB quests, J6, so I see no reason in not... Oops, did not mean to do that. I see no reason to not remain connected so that you can continue to do BB quests. Also, I completely forgot that my squad is fainted. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream because I have been going for a couple of hours, but I'm going to stay on Pokemon so that you can do some more BB quests, get more BB points, and yeah. So, for those watching this on the Twitch, I'm going to be calling this stream of Pokemon Violet here. Be sure to tune in next week where we will continue with the next section. Sandwich using at least 3 ingredients. I mean, that's something that you could do, J6. But, yeah. Be sure to tune in next week where we will continue our Pokemon adventure. Doing who knows what. Because I don't know what just yet. Are we going to fight Kieran? Are we going to futz around and complete more BB League stuff? Or are we going to do something else? The world will not know for a whole week. But for now, I've been Soul Rack Dragon. Thank you so much for coming out to watch. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me some feedback in whichever way you also see fit. If you want to check out more about me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same game. There's plenty of content to enjoy. Shiny Hunt next week. Very real possibility. Very real possibility of that. I honestly might... I'm debating if I want to... Okay, I'm not done just yet. I'm debating if I want to put off Pokemon until Friday, considering Pokemon Day is next Thursday, I believe, which would mean if they do something special as far as Terra raids, it would be on Friday. You know what I'm saying? So it might be worth putting Pokemon to Friday next week, and then doing Fate on Wednesday. Yeah. So that's the current plan. So, yeah. Once again, those watching, thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. I'm going to still be online, though, J6, so you can... Don't worry about that.